You're
Oh,
muted.
You're
Are you
muted.
unmute? I want to give you a better name than iPhone.
Yeah. You look up to the big man, he ain't here. Where is he? Take the right up there.
I cannot ask to unmute on here.
Yeah, because he's pinned. I had to take it out of speaker.
Was it?
Go outside.
Oh, Ada iPhone and
Hello, everybody.
hi, teacher.
My name is Dr. Eunice, and I guys can hear me clearly.
Yes, we can. Nobody else can unmute.
So, guys, oh, I hope that's not the same Johnny. It would be funny if it was. Guys, how are we feeling today? Woo!
They can't unmute Junior.
All right, hold on, everyone. Hold on.
Too late. I already clicked on the link.
Let's try it again. How are we feeling
it going.
Woo! Awesome. Very happy to hear, guys. So last week, we spoke about overthinking, correct?
Yes.
Guys, a wiggle of the hands, right? This is how Satorians communicate with each other, okay? A wiggle of hands and a wiggle of the body is like, yeah, right? Low energy and low money is like, do you have it? Awesome. So guys, show me what low energy and low money looks like. Show it to me, guys.
No.
All right. Now show me what high energy and high money looks like. Okay, awesome, very good. So last week what we covered was overthinking, right? And a lot of people, a lot of you guys kind of listened in and was all a part of that entire thing. What happened? I don't have your phone, sweetie. I was on PayPal on your phone and that was it. Self-flow ate your phone. Okay. So on overthinking, I never had it. So with overthinking, actually I probably did. So let me just go back and look at my notes, see what we actually covered for as far as overthinking. So right now I'm also overthinking it, but it's okay. Can't find it, so I'm not interested in it. So see, guys, that's the exact example of what not overthinking looks like. All right, it took me 2 seconds to be like, all right, whatever, I'm over it, I'll just go. So pretty much last week what we spoke about was overthinking and the negative effects of overthinking, right? So guys, can we please just rattle off in the chat, or actually just rattle off in the chat and I'll actually pull it up and I'll actually read some of those answers. What does overthinking cause? What does it look like? All right, type these answers in the chat, guys, type them in the chat. Stress, sadness, delays, anxiety, depression, stress, analysis paralysis, inaction. I need help. Woohoo, procrastination, worries, stress, sadness, delays, anxiety, stress, depression, depression. It causes anxiety, paralysis, stress, confusion. Damn, 99 answers? And oh my gosh, good. All right, depression, broke, non-action, great, insanity. So like we covered last class, like I mentioned, a lot of people, they operate with this thing of overthinking. You overthink everything, right? We overthink everything, and that's normally how we operate, right? Day-to-day human beings, we overthink everything. Before we go to the bank, what do we have to do? Is it gonna rain outside? Should I go? Am I wearing the right shoes? Oh, what if I meet that girl? I better put on something nice, right? And then lo and behold, do we ever go to the bank? Yes or no? Right? No, or we may go, but we end up going like 5 hours later, right? How many of you guys went on a date before? Wiggle your hands. That's what I love about being a guy. This is my favorite thing about being a guy, right? My absolute favorite thing about being a guy is literally dates, right? For the people that's in Satori, Live Satori, I ain't talking about date night. I'm talking about actual dates now, right? So the best thing about being a guy is dates, right? Because as a guy, all right, so check it out. As a guy, do we give a shit what we're wearing? Yes or no? Yes or no? Type the answers in the chat. If you can't talk, just type the answers in the chat. Not really. No, probably not. No. Great. Do we give a shit how we smell? Yes or no? Yes? Oh, y'all got some. Me, I'm like, Oh yeah, I wore this yesterday. Doesn't smell too bad. It smells like success. I'll put that shirt right on. Right? Do we care how our whether we shaved or not? Yes or no? If we're going to date, do we care if we shaved or not? Yes or no? You guys are wussies. I'm so sorry. You guys are straight up wussies. All right? Do we care what shoes we're wearing? Yes or no? Right? Look, Ruth is like, my husband didn't, right? Guys don't care about any of that stuff. And that's why guys are normally early to the dates. Correct or incorrect? Who shows up first, the woman or the men? Type in answers in the chat. I want to see some answers. Let's be controversial here today. Who shows up earlier, the women or the men? Men, right? Men. You know why? Because the women are sitting over there, the ladies are sitting over there. Is my eyeliner on properly? Oh my gosh, I have a pimp. Yo, I had this ex that would literally sit down and we'd be going out somewhere and she would literally be looking at her pimple like, oh my God, and she had like a whole entire meltdown. It's like, you can't even see the pimple. How many of you ladies can relate to that? Wiggling hands. Come on, ladies. I know I'm only seeing 3-4 ladies wiggling their hands. How many ladies can relate to having a small, tiny pimple and now you're making it the end of the world? I have this pimple on my face and I can't go out anywhere. I think see, now we're getting some honesty, right? So, like I just want to show you, sometimes we overthink things that kind of don't really matter. And then what happens is we don't get the results that we want. So a way that we figured out how to overcome overthinking is being comfortable with who we are. Be comfortable with your known. As a guy, right? If I had a date, as a guy, if I had a date and I was going on a date, I don't care about how I dress or whether I shaved, or whether I had a haircut, or whether I'm sexy enough. Right? I don't care about any of that. You know what I care about? I care about whether this person is gonna have a good time or whether I'm gonna have a good time with this person, right? That's the bigger picture. Does that make sense? Guys, does that make sense? Yes or no?
Yes, indeedy.
Right? I care about the bigger picture. Right? I don't care whether my shoes are untied or whether the zipper on my pants is down. Also, guys, there's a reason why I wear sweatpants everywhere, including your wedding. If you invite me to a wedding, I will be wearing sweatpants. The reason why I actually wear sweatpants is because my zipper is like always forever down and I'm tired of like having to zip it up. So the easiest thing for me to do is just not wear pants that I have a zipper on. But you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna sit down and overthink all those things. I'm just gonna take action and action and action. I'm looking for the bigger picture. What is the reason? What is the purpose? Does that make sense? Don't touch it. Does that make sense? Okay, touch it a little bit. Does that make sense, guys? Yes? Awesome. Action first, right? And that's the best thing that I've realized this entire, not even just in my entire journey. I just did an example with you guys, correct or incorrect? I literally called each and every one of you guys into my Zoom call about 4 hours ago, right, to the time, 4 hours ago, and I went over something that I had no idea whether it was gonna work or not, correct or incorrect? Correct. Right? So I'm not just saying things out of my ass, I'm literally practicing what I'm preaching. Did it look like I overthought the entire process? Yes or no?
Nope.
Oh,
Or I just went, I just did. Figure out, okay, what do I need next now to work, to make this work? Now I need to do that now. Does that make sense? So I'm not just telling you guys to do it and I'm not doing it myself, right? It's something that I'm actively doing as well, because that's what has been helping me get to the next levels and higher and higher and higher levels. So I want to show this to you guys. I want to like literally take it and show it to you guys so that you can actually start doing these things. Stop overthinking so much. Think about the bigger picture. What is the thing that you're actually trying to accomplish? I have people, I see people all day come and tell me their business plan, right? I have people come tell me that this big phenomenal business that they want to build, they tell me their entire plan, and they sit and say, Junior, I don't think you can help me because you curse too much. What? Does that have anything to do with what you want? Yes or no? Of course not. Right? When we start overthinking, we start getting into overthinking mode, and then like everything just gets thrown out. And by the time we look back, we're doing 5, 10 different things and we're still not moving. So now, once I've covered overthinking, or now that I covered overthinking and I gave you guys the exact blueprint on how to overcome it, guys, do we all have clarity on how to overcome overthinking? Yes or no? Yeah? Wiggle hands. I told you guys, wiggle your hands, wiggle your bodies. All right? Okay, great. So now that we covered, or we just wrapped up what we covered last week, I do want to take this time to actually cover something I feel like a lot of people, it's definitely something that's massively needed to be covered in people's lives, so that you guys can all have a little bit of, I guess, clarity and understanding, right? So before I get started with this, I want everyone to breathe. Breathe in with me. Breathe out with the moan. Breathe in one more time. Hold it. Breathe in deeper. Hold it. Let out a moan. Breathe in one more time. Really deep. Hold it. Let out. Okay, guys, are you ready for this? Give me some
Let's
wiggles.
do it.
Are you ready?
Ready?
Okay, awesome. Hey, Frank. Frank, I didn't say do this. I said wiggle your body, Frank. Wiggle your body. Show me you're alive. There you go. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. I love it. Guys, we're alive. Right? We're so much better than everyone else. There's a lot of people that's in the grave. We are alive. Let's show our bodies some appreciation. Let's move our bodies. Let's get active. Let's have some fun. So today what I want to cover, and a lot of you probably heard me say these things before, but okay, Evelise is telling me that I need to stay centered. She says I walk too much, but it's okay, I guess. So we covered this thing, I feel like probably a year ago. Has anyone ever heard me say that you cannot be happy and sad at the same time? How many of you guys ever heard me say that? Wiggle your hands. All right. So a few of you guys actually, so if Chris heard me say that, then it had to be recent. All right. So a lot of people are, you cannot be happy and sad or upset at the same time. Okay. It's the same exact way where you can't be a positive person while pushing out negative narratives. Does that make sense? Right? That's called delusion. Right? How many times do you hear people say, I'm a positive person, but then they're the first ones to turn up and get like super crazy on people? Wave your hands if you know those people. Right? Those people are the ones that I love to call delusional. Can we spell it? Spell it in the chat. Delusional. All right, there we go. So what I actually want to cover with you guys today is, sweetheart, I don't know how you think I'm going to stay still. How about you make the camera move? Make the camera wiggle. Okay, well, I can focus on me. So anyways, very good. So I'm pretty sure, Lou, I think this is a topic for you. I'm pretty sure most of you guys heard of emotional intelligence already. Correct or incorrect? So we invested, Trang and myself, we invested about $40,000. So this is $40,000 of information that I'm about to give you guys. Unless, of course, I'm lying. Trang, was it 40,000? I don't know. I'm delusional.
42 to be exact.
42,000, right? So what I want to cover is something that we've actually learned there, and I want to take this. I want you guys to take this information, and I want you to use it in your life, right? And your waking hours or waking life. Like, I just want you to use it, right? This is the thing that, like, the big thing that I want you guys to take out of this. High emotion, right? High emotion, a lot of people operate with high emotion. High emotion equals to very low intelligence. Okay, have you ever sat down with somebody and Abigail, sweetheart, are you here? Abigail's here. Guys, let's unmute Abigail for me really quick.
Hello.
Hey, Abigail, guys, let's give it up for Abigail. Hold on, before we give it up for Abigail, hold on. Before we give it up for Abigail, let's give it up for Abigail because she actually invited her board in. She invited her board in.
Take two.
It's okay.
She actually invited her brother Borden into our program. And you know, she never gave up on him, and she would message me privately like, hey, like, what can we do to get him better results and stuff like this? And you know, this week, Borden was able to make his first online commission with us. So guys, let's give it up for Abigail.
Woo! Woohoo! Go, guys.
We should also give it up for Borden too, guys. Borden, congrats as well.
Hey! Siblings of the year.
Yeah, so I'm happy that you changed your haircut, Borden, so that, you know, we don't have to dye your hair when we take you to Mexico. So anyways, Abigail, you told me of a situation where you were dealing with a sibling of yours, and she would come at you all types of crazy, correct or incorrect? I don't know if it was a sibling or I forgot what the situation was.
There we go. Sorry, I muted myself. There was a loud car that went by. Yeah, I have a sister who's sometimes pretty crazy.
Okay, so you have a sister that's sometimes pretty crazy. And what did I tell you to do? And there's a few people that actually did it and came back to me and was like, thank you so much, Junior. You have no idea what this has done for me, right? So Abigail, what was it that I told you to do?
You told me to agree with her the next time she was acting crazy. And
normally when she's acting crazy, that's because she's having an emotional conversation, correct?
Absolutely.
And then what happened when, because normally what you would do is you would sit down and you would argue with her, go back and forth with her. What happened when you committed to action, not arguing with her, but actually saying, you know what, I agree with you. And not even using literally intelligence over the emotion. What happened?
She looked at me like I was crazy and didn't have anything to say.
And she had nothing else to say. Because then if she
Yep.
knows that she kept going, she would look like the crazy one, right?
Exactly.
And I saved you like time of arguments and all that other stuff, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So
I just need to remember to do it more.
there we go. You should, right? So here's the
Yeah.
hack, guys. Whenever you're dealing with emotional people that's using more emotion than intelligence, just agree with them, right? High emotion, low intelligence, right? High intelligence, also low emotion. Does that make sense? Right? So you want to be able, especially when you're operating, especially here or as a character or a living being, you want to understand that emotions are wrong, right? Not saying that having emotions are wrong, but emotions are wrong. Correct or incorrect? That is super radical, because even when I was younger, I was the same one fighting for, I have emotions too, and I should be able to voice my opinion and yada, yada, yada. I was definitely that person, right? But emotions are wrong. How many of you guys, wiggle your bodies if you can agree with me on that? Emotions are wrong, right? Because what people don't tell you is that emotions change, right? Emotions change every single day. How many of you guys loved your first love? Wiggle your bodies if you loved your first love, right? Now, how many of you guys, yeah, I used to love that person. Wiggle your bodies, right? That just shows you that like emotions are literally time-based, like it's like a timestamp, right? Now, on top of that, there's something called perspective. Can we say that word? Unmute yourself and say it if you can. Can you unmute?
Perspective.
Perspective.
Yeah.
Okay. How many of us only seen one side of a conversation? We got so emotionally upset about it, went on an entire rant, and then, you know, when we cool down and we calm down, we realize, holy shit, things are actually different. Or is it just me? Because I know that has happened to me before. Has that happened to any of you guys before? Yes or no?
You're not alone.
I'm not alone, right? Oh, I think it's just me and Carlos, because I see Carlos doing his breakdance movements. Is hey Macarena, all right? But pretty much, guys, I want you to like understand that emotions can be wrong. It's pretty much based off of perspective, right? I showed you guys the fact, focus, feel, emotion chart, correct or incorrect?
Correct.
And I showed you guys how, whereas one person, I can say, you know, people make a lot of money with us here. And I showed you exactly how that's possible, correct?
Correct.
And I showed you the other side, and I showed you the other side, and I showed you how, you know, the fact of us making a bunch of money could be a lie to them. Correct or incorrect?
Correct.
Which one is wrong and which one is right? Or are they both right? See. Are they both right, or is one of them right and one of them wrong?
They both could be right.
I see what you did there, Trey.
All right, they're actually both right, but they're based off of two different perspectives. If someone's focus is on, sweetheart, well, just stay there, let me walk. I want to walk. Golly, sweetheart, you just seen me eat a lot of food. I gotta, you know, walk off that food, you know. So you're both right, guys. Right? I showed you guys exactly how your focus alters certain things, and everyone wants to be right. Remember a while back, I had that class, you want to be right or make money? Remember that? Everyone wants to be right. Everyone wants to be right. And even when you're wrong, you will find a way to make yourself right. How many of us sat down in an argument with someone when the facts were there and the person that we were arguing with was clearly dead wrong, and they just start bringing up a whole bunch of other things that had nothing to do with anything, but then just try to make them justify that they were right? How many of us experienced that? With your hands.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Right? Each and every one of us has experienced that. So those conversations based off of emotions, right? Emotionally, I want to feel right. When you're basing your conversation or any argument or anything off of emotions, you're normally operating from a low intelligence. Does that make sense? Okay, awesome. So what I want to do for you guys here today is I actually have this really cool thing that I want to share with you guys. Can you see this? No. All right. You guys are making me work today. Huh? Okay, guys, can you see this now?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yep.
Affirmative.
So
Yes.
this is pretty much an emotional wheel, right? Most of you guys already see my spiritual wheel. This is the emotional wheel. We learned this from Rachel from the Inner Circle with Russell Brunson. And this actually breaks down a lot of things that Andre said, I saw this chart in Alcoholics Anonymous. So pretty much, guys, you know, I also do want to include that people turn to drugs, right? When they're experiencing certain feelings and certain emotions, they turn to drugs and alcohol when they're feeling certain emotions. Okay, so I want to express these things, or I just want to explain those things, right? Like I mentioned, you cannot be happy and angry at the same time. All right. So I want to cover this real quick. So let's just say people want to know why I feel so trusted, right? Or optimistic about everything. Why are you so optimistic? Right? Have anyone ever asked you that, guys? Like, why do you see the good in things all the time? Why are you so optimistic? Has anyone ever asked you that? Raise their hands. Well, the reason why you're so optimistic is because you're hopeful and you're inspired. Every single feeling that you experience right now can be found in this chart. And it can show you exactly why you're feeling that way. Now, let me ask you a question. If you understand exactly why you're feeling a type of way, can you change it? Yes or no? Type your answers in the chat. So let's just say I'm feeling fearful, right? Let's just say I'm feeling fearful, or I'm feeling bored. How many of us ever had that feeling of feeling bored? Wiggle our hands, come on. Ooh, come on, right? Because I have not felt bored in like the longest while, right? Some of us feel bored, and that's because we feel apathetic and indifferent. And do we feel happy about feeling bored, or do we normally feel bad? Type in the chat, happy or bad. When we're bored, how do we normally feel? All right, there we go. What about let down? How many of us ever felt let down in our life? Wiggle our hands. Right? It's because we feel betrayed or resentful. But now let's just say We're angry because we feel let down about something. We feel betrayed and resentful. Those are our core feelings that we're feeling, betrayed or resentful. Can we take that same exact energy and transfer that from betrayed, right? Because if you feel betrayed, can you do something about it? Yes or no? Okay, so let me give you an example, right? Just so that you guys could kind of know what I'm talking about, right? Maggie.
Yep.
You've been around long enough to know that I've gotten really close to people. Let's just talk about the lady, right? Let's talk about this. There was a time, Maggie, that there was a lady that said she had no family, and we were her only family, and she feels like she finally got her family back again and stuff like that.
Yep, she was crying in the workshop. Yeah.
And then I consulted with you, and I told you I wanted to invite her over for Thanksgiving and buy her flight and all that stuff.
Yes.
And then Maggie, guys, sometimes I'm telling you guys from now, like sometimes I mess up. Maggie, where was I operating from? High emotion or high intelligence?
Emotion, real high emotions. Logic was out the window.
Yeah, it was. And Maggie was like, Junior, can you step into my office really quick? Right? And then she was just like, yeah, we're not doing that. We have other things to do. We're not doing that. Right? And then I was just like, no, but this lady, and again, Maggie, I wanted to be right, correct?
Yes, you did.
So I presented my argument, again, a very emotional conversation. So I presented every type of argument to rebuttal, to like literally discredit everything that you were saying, correct or correct?
Correct, yeah.
Because I wanted to be right. Goes back to perspective. You were very stern on me. You were very strict on me, actually. Very, very strict on me. And she just kept bringing up, like, Junior, it's not a good idea. I've seen this happen before. You really want to help people, and then they don't even give you a bottle of lubricant. They just stick it right in.
Words, not mine.
So, you know, we actually didn't do it. Thank you, Maggie. And then fast forward, did she betray me?
Yes, she did.
Crazy, right? All the things Junior do for people. So I could have felt let down, right? I could have felt let down. But did I feel let down? Or did I feel more, let's see, what feeling I felt? Peaceful. Did I feel more peaceful, or did I feel let down?
Nothing was more peaceful.
Right? Because I'm thankful for everything that I have, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thankful that I don't have to spend a fucking $800 ticket for her to come, correct? You get what I'm saying? So there's just always a way for you to find out, like, no matter what the situation is, whether it's bad, there's always a good way to turn it around. Right? Guys, I told some of you guys, I think in the workshop, I told you about that guy that forged Evelyn's signature for over $400,000. Correct and correct. Wiggle your hands if you remember that. If you actually was at that event, we had our signature forged for over $400,000. Wiggle your hand. Right? Great. Yeah, Corey Lola was there. Trang was there. Carlos was there. But Carlos, I don't think you actually knew what was going on. Well, you did know, because you definitely did talk about it. Right? But did I feel any of these angry feelings? Like normally you'd feel angry, correct or correct? Or what was my emotions?
And a lot of laughter going on.
I was doing cartwheels, I was laughing. I felt free, joyous. I felt success. I was literally everywhere in the happiness, correct or correct?
Yes, this is true.
So with this wheel, guys, like even just recently, I even just got exposed to this. Guys, you can look at everything that's going on around you. How valuable do you think this is for your life? Very, like type it in the chat. Out of 1 to 10, how valuable do you think having this in your arsenal would be for you? Right? Because now you get to look at what's going on in your life. If you feel sad, how many of us wake up sometimes and we just feel sad? Wiggle our hands. We don't even know why. Right? We can literally look. Do I feel lonely? Do I feel vulnerable? Do I feel despair? Do I feel guilty? Do I feel depressed? Or do I feel hurt? How many of us woke up sad? Let's do an exercise. Check this out. Look how deep this is. How many of us woke up feeling sad this morning? Wait, wiggle your hands. Perfect. Gilberto, let's unmute our Bernal and Gilberto. Let's unmute Gilberto and Bernal.
Yes.
Gilberto and Bernal, you both woke up feeling sad today, correct?
Yeah.
All right, great. Did you feel lonely? Yes
Yep.
or no?
Yep.
Bernal, did he feel lonely?
Not really lonely, I was sad.
All right. Did you feel vulnerable?
Yes.
No. What do you
Yes, I
mean?
do.
Did you feel
Be in
despair?
touch with your emotions, Brunel. Let it out.
I guess so.
He's trying to still be tough because I can definitely tell you he feels fragile.
Yeah.
Bernal feels fragile, which is definitely vulnerable. And anyways, did you feel despair?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? Do you feel guilty? Bernal?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Gilberto, do you feel guilty?
Yes.
Do you feel depressed?
Yes.
Yeah.
You feel hurt?
Oh, yeah, big time. Yes.
You get what I'm saying? And now you can look at these things as far as what exactly is making you feel these ways, right? So as far as guilty, Bernal, guilty, right? You feel ashamed and remorseful. Correct or incorrect?
Correct.
All right? Hey, don't start crying on me, bro.
Hell no. Again, that was a one-time thing, bro. One-time thing.
Right? Depressed. Do you feel inferior or empty?
Yep. Empty.
You can literally look at these things, guys, and it'll show you exactly why you're feeling, why you're feeling the things that you're feeling in life. And once you understand this, guys, hey, can you throw me my pen, please? My whiteboard? Okay. Hey, don't. Thank you, Salsa. You're the, holy cow. Listen, I don't want to be racist on live, but Evelise literally went back to her culture. Like she was about to be like let me stop. All right, guys, can we see exactly why sad? And then now let me ask you a question. Gilberto, is this why you woke up and you felt sad this morning?
Yep.
Right? Because you're having these types of feelings. Or
Yeah.
these types of feelings, correct?
Correct.
How many of us ever feel surprised? How many of us felt surprised about something? All right. Tell me what it is that you felt surprised about, Gilberto, since you're here right now. Tell me what it is that you felt surprised about.
Something, I don't know, like unexpected, like something that it's
Give me one thing. I don't care what it is. Tell me what it is that made you surprised.
like getting a good comment from somebody, like saying, oh, man, you are, doing good, or you are doing good job, or something like that. It's unexpected sometimes. A compliment.
All right. So did that shock you? Because you weren't
Sometimes,
expecting-
yes. Yes, sometimes, yes. It's unexpected, yeah.
So there we go. That shows exactly why you're surprised, because you weren't expecting it.
Exactly. Mhm.
Right? It shocked you. Trang, you said you also felt surprised about something, right? Give me what it was. What was it? Gilberto, I'm sorry. Shocked, but you're also excited, correct?
Yes, exactly. Yes, of course. You know, after you receive
And it-
something that you didn't expect, and you feel excited, of course.
And
Yeah.
then how did your energy go? Did your energy go up or did it go down?
Up.
Up.
Yeah. Makes you feel good.
Awesome. Trang, you said that something surprised you. What was it?
I guess being called on now.
Oh, called on now?
Being called on by you now.
Oh, why? Because it startled you
Yes,
and you're shocked?
right.
You get what I'm saying? Ori, how do you feel right now? Out of all these feelings that there are surprised, bad, fearful, angry, disgusted, sad, or happy, what is your feelings right now?
Amazing.
That's not a feeling.
Happy.
She's happy.
Absolutely.
Ori, do you feel content with where you are right now in your journey? Yes or no?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Do you feel interested in what you're doing?
I love it.
Are you proud of what you're doing?
Absolutely.
Do you feel accepted here?
Hell yeah.
Do you feel powerful, Ori?
Absolutely, Junior. You know it.
Do you feel at peace?
Yeah.
Do you feel
Well, I
trusting?
feel excited.
Do you feel trusting?
Oh yeah. Of course.
Do you feel optimistic?
Absolutely.
Right? Always looking for the good things. Now, guys, check this out. Check this out. I'm going to show you something like it's called like magic. Let me show
Yeah.
you something.
Wiggle,
I
wiggle.
left one thing out. Playful. Correct or incorrect? Does Ori play a lot more now than she did 4 or 5 months ago?
Yes,
Yes.
correct,
Absolutely.
correct.
Crazy, isn't it? She's embodying happiness right now. Some people may have, one here, one here, or one here, but right now, Ori is embodying happiness. That's who she is right now. She's happy. Right? And some of you guys may wonder, why is things working for her? Does it surprise you? It's because she's happy. If you guys looked at my chart as far as the spiritual pyramid, right? You actually see where that level is, where she's able to attract things at will. Evelise, is there any way that you can pull that up for me really quick so I can show them? Guys, does this make sense so far?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Guys,
Yeah.
you can literally
Yes.
look at
Absolutely, yes.
Yep.
what's going on around.
I have a stable mentality.
You said you have a stable mentality?
Yeah, I'm stable, emotion stable, mentality stable. I just need technical stable.
Well, I would not want to be emotionally stable. And I'll tell you why. All right. If you're emotionally stable, that means you're not alive. I mean, if you are emotionally stable, that means you're not alive. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's like being indifferent.
If you are emotionally stable, you're not alive. Every single person, right? Let me ask you a question. I think someone said it, right? Someone that was in the workshop, they said that they're a nurse or something like that. if your heart monitor goes like this, what does that mean?
You're dead.
He did. He
Yeah, he
did.
did.
Yeah, you bye-bye, right?
As Riley says, it's all over.
It's all over, right? Let's just say you're like this.
He's alive. Alive.
You have your high points, right? You have your low points, right? And even if you have more low points and high points, what does it mean? You're alive. You're alive. So I want you, can you send it over here? Buy that run. Just try it. See if it works. Listen, my magic powers is working right now. I feel it in my fingers. Come on, let's go. Buy that run will work. Just like charm. Promise. Come on, hurry up. We're waiting for you. Guys, say Evelise, hurry up.
Evelise.
Please hurry up.
Please hurry up.
Hurry up.
Hurry up, Evelise.
Let's go, Evelise.
Expeditiously.
Oh, man, but
Chicken's molding.
I love Evelise. Leave her alone.
Good job. Keep it up.
Chop, 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 chop.
Hurry up.
Oh my gosh. Where did you download it? Downloads. So that's smart pants. Possibly.
So Junior, hurry up now.
Well, you didn't do what I told you.
Junior, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Thank you, Orit.
Yeah, man, you're slowing us down, man.
Yeah. I didn't
My
know- I
chicken
didn't-
is molding.
I didn't know about the class.
We're running out of chickens.
Right.
So this class,
Funky chicken, not the
this-
moldy chicken.
this class is
I
about
think-
emotions.
I think I see fur growing on my chicken.
This class is called Mindset Monday. So we have Mondays. It's all about the mindset.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, my mindset is set on that link.
Okay, awesome.
I'm trying to get that link on my account.
All right, we good? Did it send? No? All right, screw it, guys.
It's called the spiritual emotion chart.
All right, guys, how many of us seen this before? Oh, wow, it's right here. Never seen it.
That's because you researched it.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. Being tracked.
That's also on the Satori Google Drive.
Thank you for letting us know late, Carlos.
We didn't
I
know what
didn't
you.
know you was looking for.
I got your back, Carlos.
Appreciate you, Maggie. I'm over here trying to help.
Oh my goodness. I think you're gonna have to keep it small. Guys, can you all see that? Yes or no? No.
No.
Can you see this? Yes or no?
No.
No.
Yeah.
No, very small. Can you zoom in?
Oh.
What are we zooming or put HD?
How do you do that? So much better. All right, guys, can you see it better now?
You
Yes.
can get a bit bigger.
Sweetheart, if you get bigger, it's gonna look nasty.
That's good though.
Yeah, it looks good.
Awesome. So, we've covered this before, but I just want to touch base on it. As far as emotional intelligence, because if you understand exactly where you're operating from, Natalie, you don't have to take a picture. You could just ask us for it, and we'll just give it to you. Look at it taking a freaking picture. All right. So guys, if you understand exactly where you're operating, places of shame, guilt, grief, apathy, fear, desire, anger, pride, you know, you're not really gonna accomplish much, right? Because you're still operating from this level. Does that make sense? You cannot manifest anything down here. How many of us heard of manifestation, being able to manifest the life that we desire? Raise your hands. Well, there should be more people that actually has their lives, their hands wiggle, right? Because it's something that I'm really, really big in, right? But if you're feeling like peace, joy, love, reason, enlightenment, you know, you can like literally operate through here where you can actually get things that you want by just wanting them, right? Which takes my saying back from, it's not about what we do, it's who we become. All right? Does that make sense, guys? It's not about what we do, it's who we have to become. So I'm going to show you guys. Okay, great. So I want to show you guys. I just wanted to show you guys this. Take some time. Actually cover these things for you, because now I want to ask you a really serious question. All right, I want to ask a very serious question. Natalie, Emily's dropped the Google Doc in the chat for you. Everyone that wants the emotional wheel, you can actually go get access to it right there in the chat. So that's really awesome. But now I have a really, really important question for each and every one of you guys. All right. And actually, I'm going to take a seat here. All right. I'm going to be like Dr. Phil for you guys. I'm going to take a seat. I'm going to ask you a question. Can I do that? Do I have permission? Wiggle your hands. Where are you guys going to be operating from this week? So everything in life is a choice. With the same energy that I'm choosing to feel guilty or feel bad about something, I can use that same exact energy to feel grateful. Right? Jason, can you please tell me how this wheel has changed your life in the past 2 weeks? Can you cover that for me? If you haven't noticed, this is pretty much the same shit that I showed you, or I told you. So can you please tell me how this wheel has changed your life and what happened? What changed? What did you do?
It's made me realize that I should don't need to worry about the stuff that I should be worrying about.
Where do you feel like no, Jason, hold on. Where do you feel like you're operating? You want me to pull it back up for you again?
Yeah. If you would, please.
Can you see it or no? I have to share my screen again. I'll share my screen. Don't worry about it. All right, where do you think you were operating from, Jason? Did you feel things like, when we ask your question?
I would say like four out of the 7.
That's okay. Tell me what you were feeling. It's okay.
I was feeling sad, disgusted, angry, and bad. And I guess even a touch of fearful.
So you were just operating from this side of the chart.
Yep, pretty much.
All right. Tell me why you were feeling these feelings. Now that you're looking at these things, just name them out from here, right? From this side.
Why was I feeling bad?
Yeah, so label me the ones that you were feeling, like you were feeling guilty that you weren't getting results. All right. Give me the things that you were actually feeling, like the course.
Starting with the sad. Like you said, guilty, depressed.
I would say hurt. You were definitely getting your feelings hurt.
I wouldn't say feelings were hurt. I was more like upset than having feelings hurt. And the disgusted, I was disappointed. I was definitely distant. Frustrated.
I will freaking circle frustrated for you.
Yep, frustrated, mad. I would say let down by myself, not by others, by myself. I felt weak, insecure, anxious, scared. And definitely stressed.
And nothing on the other side as far as surprised or happy, correct?
At times, yes. But I was more so these other areas. Predominantly the other areas.
So guys, are we paying attention to what's going on here? So Jason, I then gave you an assignment and I told you, Jason, you're actually a very blessed man. And you have a lot of things to look forward to, right? You have a lot of things going in your favor, working for you, but you're taking a lot of that time, that energy, and you're putting it towards things that's not really benefiting you.
Correct.
Right? And then I told you to sit down and I told you every single day, write down 10 things that you're grateful for. And by the second day, you came back to me and said, Junior, thank you for this. Because I completely forgot all the things that's working for me in my favor. Because I was so focused on the bad things, correct? Incorrect?
Absolutely.
And since we had this conversation and I told you what we had to do or what you should be doing, how did you start feeling now? Now that you're focusing on the positive instead of the negative.
I'm happy. Optimistic, trusting, peaceful, feel powerful again.
Move too fast for me, Jason. Hold on. All right, you said you're optimistic, trusting, peaceful. You don't feel powerful, Jason?
Yeah, I said I feel powerful again. I feel proud again.
What about accepted?
I always felt accepted.
All right, proud.
And I've always been interested. I am content, and I do feel being playful again, and not in a disruptive playful.
Right. What about excited? Do you feel excited?
I'm excited.
Are you confused, startled?
No.
Are you tired, stressed?
No.
Busy, bored?
Negative.
Scared, anxious, insecure, weak?
Negative.
Rejected, threatened, let down, humiliated?
Negative.
Bitter, mad, aggressive, frustrated?
I do still have a bit of madness. Simply because I'm mad at myself for allowing myself to stay in those other parts for so long.
Okay, so you're gonna have to fix that. All right. Do you feel aggressive, frustrated, distant, critical,
No,
disappointing, disapproving, disappointing, awful, repelled,
no,
hurt, depressed, guilty, despair, vulnerable, lonely?
no,
Do you see why you're getting the things that you want, that you actually want, instead of the things that you do not want?
yes,
Right? But this is the thing that I want to teach you guys, right? Jason expected, right? This is what Jason expected. Jason expected. We all expect that. We all want that, right? We all want that. Every single one of us want that, right? But it's still a straight line, is it not?
yes,
And if it's a straight line, then what happens? What does Riley say? If it's a straight line, what does Riley say?
it's all over.
It's all over, all right? So what happened with you, Jason, was this. Correct me if I'm wrong, right? You had a very, very, very huge, massive month, and you had a big fall. Now you're picking back up, correct or correct?
Correct.
Does this look like life?
Yes,
Who's my nurse in here? Who is my nurse? Wiggle your hands. My nurse lady. My nurse lady, wiggle your hands for me. Keep your hands wiggled so I can see. I'm just going down everyone. All right, Susan. Okay, Susan. Well, Susan, you've been with us. Lisa was new, but I'll unmute Susan and I'll unmute Lisa as well. Does this look like a healthy heart, ladies?
Not a healthy one, no.
No.
Hold on, which one looks more healthy? This or this?
Oh, well, bottom one.
Well, we can revive the lower one. We can't revive the upper one.
The other one has high blood pressure. We're gonna have to give them something to lower that. That's
Yeah, well, the other one needs some ECT, and we do some defibrillation, we'll be okay.
Yeah, like,
get the paddles.
Yeah.
All right, so Jason, do you understand why your results has dramatically improved?
Yes,
And can you link your feelings to your results? Can you do that or no?
yes,
Angie, sweetheart, you're his wife. I was about to say you're her wife. Angie, sweetheart, you're his wife.
she can't unmute. She can't unmute, Junior.
She can unmute now. Angie, you should be able to unmute. I muted you like 10 times.
Yes, Junior.
Okay, perfect. Was anything that Jason was saying before this, was everything that Jason was saying correct 3 months ago, as far as guilty, distant, all those other things?
Yes, for sure.
All of those things were correct, right?
Correct.
And just to verify, you live with him, right? You're not like one of those travel wives or those.
Nope, I live with them.
You're the actual wife, right?
Yes.
I just have to make sure, at least I know that you guys, you're together, so I know.
Yes.
So you definitely experienced this entire journey with him, correct?
100%.
And now, those feelings that he's just mentioned, do you think that that is an accurate representation with his behavior throughout the house and throughout, even your relationships?
Oh, 100%.
100%?
100%. Complete change. Yep, he's getting up early, going walking, writing things down, what he's positive about. Yeah, complete change.
He's been hugging you more, Angie?
Yeah, I was going to say that has never stopped. But like I said, it's,
That's cute. Aw, guys, let me get a aw.
Aww.
Aw.
Awesome. But yeah, you see the big change in his behavior, correct? Yeah.
yes, for sure.
And also now you guys are seeing a big change in the income that he's making as well, correct?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
You guys? Change the feelings, guys, right? The emotions, the energy. And I told you that it was an energy problem, correct, Jason?
Yes,
Did you believe me when I first told you?
no,
I'm not always right, but when I'm right, God damn it, right?
yep. And
So-
very, very appreciative and very thankful.
No worries, man. That's what I'm here for, guys. My job is to literally be able to change you guys' lives, make you guys a lot much more successful than you could ever dream or hope of, right? Because whether you're a believer or not, the truth is that, hey, perhaps I see things in yourselves that you don't even see in yourself. Right? Have you ever seen someone seen so much opportunity in someone, but unfortunately they didn't even see it in themselves? Wiggle your hands if you've ever experienced that before. All right. Each and every one of you guys in here, especially if I get to know you on a more personal note, I see a lot of opportunities in you guys. Hence the reason I would sit down with you guys, joke around with you guys, all those other awesome things. Because I see the potential, I see the opportunity, right? And sometimes, unfortunately, you may not even see it in yourself. Right? So pretty much, guys, thank you all. Oh my gosh, the freaking camera doctor just came back and told me to get back in place. So if you want to become emotionally intelligent, you should be doing these 3 things, right? So we wrote down some 3 things that you should be doing if you want to be able to increase your emotional intelligence and be able to transfer from that one side of that chart to any other side of that chart that you desire. Okay. Now, one of the first things is being self-aware. Self-awareness. Okay. Emotional awareness is understanding your own emotions and the effect they have on you and others around you. Okay. So if you're self-aware of those things, you can start changing them. Correct or incorrect? Correct or incorrect?
Correct.
Okay, I'm putting it in the chat. Okay.
Correct.
Now, self-regulation, right? Self-regulation, right? If you're operating with a level of self-control, which is the ability to control your own emotions and fight against those negative impulses or urges, do you think you'll be able to control your emotional intelligence? Or would you think you'll be able to control which emotional aspect you're operating from? Right? Because the self-regulation is actually one of the biggest problems with most people. Because when they start feeling or get to feeling those feelings, what do? They turn to substances. They turn to those urges. Does that make sense? How many of us guys, how many of us knows exactly what that is? We know someone that's going through some shit, and instead of regulation, they just go with that first urge. Wiggle your hands. Right? Let me can I be radical with you guys today? Can I be super radical and super blunt and super no BS? Can I do that? And some of you guys may not like it. Some of you guys may like it. Can I do it? Yes or no? Yeah? I have your guys, you have your permission. Type in the chat. Yes, yes, yes. I'm seeing a bunch of yeses. Great. Wiggle your hands. How many of you guys smoke weed? Wiggle your hands. Okay, keep your hands wiggled. Gay Fair, Miss Gay, you're smoking weed? That's a funny one. No, oh, she said no. Guys, just wiggle your hands if you smoke weed, guys. There's nothing to be ashamed of. I used to be a big pothead a few years ago, all right? There's nothing to be ashamed of, all right? I just want to show you this one thing, all right? I want to show you this one thing. So Sonny, Vince, guys, keep shaking your hands. It's okay, guys. I don't need to know if you stopped. I just need to know if you're currently still doing it. Thank you, Jason. Past, not present. Or no, I don't care about the past. I care about the present. Present, not past. All right. Vince, Sonny. All right. Larry. Larry is high right now. His hands is like. Larry. Who else? Wiggle your hands, guys. Wiggle your hands. Just keep your hands wiggle. It's okay, guys. Ruth. Lou, Miss Lou. My brother, iPad 3. He got a big old yes. All right. Okay, good. So what I want you to do, guys, is I want you to look at this, self-regulation. Right? Why do you smoke weed? Do you smoke weed when you're feeling stressed and bothered? Or do you smoke weed when you're feeling excited and happy and determined? Which one? Matter of fact, I'm gonna unmute some of you guys, just so I can hear your answers.
Stressed and bothered.
Stress and bothers. Lou, which one? What's your answer?
I do it socially, so I'm mostly happy all the time.
Pain and insomnia, man. Was in a car accident. I had to do spinal fusion.
I honestly started because I was dealing with bulimia and anorexia for a very long time. And it got to the point where I couldn't control my body. I would be nauseous for days and I wouldn't eat. So it helped me just start getting food in my system.
That's a different story, sweetheart. We're talking about the people that do it recreationally. Like I used to do it, like Sonny does it, right? We ain't doing it to fix nothing. We just tired and shit. We just want to get stoned, right? Correct or incorrect? Like, let's keep it a stat. Right?
Yeah, no, I did it recreational just to have fun. It was just a pure fun thing.
But normally when we do it is when we feel the lowest, correct or correct? Hey, stop.
Yeah, you're correct.
We do it when we feel our lowest.
Yep.
Right?
And it just puts you in a worse spot, to be honest with you.
True. Yeah.
The worst times when we're dealing with the worst things going on in our life, that's when we turn to those substances.
Yeah.
But the truth is that we need to be able to regulate those things. We have to regulate ourselves, and we have to choose to not do it. And Sonny, everyone else that still smokes weed, like, I'm gonna pull a chair right here and talk to y'all. Guys, I used to love the crap out of smoking weed. Right? That was the thing. That was what I used to do, right? I didn't do any other drug. I tried mushrooms once, but weed was my thing, right? But I don't smoke weed anymore, right? And I haven't for quite some time. And yes, it probably was a little hard doing it, right? It was probably a little hard doing it at first. But I had to ask myself a question. What have I really actually accomplished with my life while being high or while being stoned or whatever? Right? Nothing. What have I actually accomplished? And then I have to go back and ask myself another question, which is, do I rather have accomplishments or do I rather be high? Right? And guys, by no means or methods or ways am I sitting down lecturing you guys. You guys can do whatever you want, right? My job is to be able to help you guys, right? If you feel like weed is for you, by all means, right? I told you guys I absolutely love weed myself. I just don't touch it. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing against anyone that does any type of drugs. So there's some people that have a lot of self-control. I used to date girls that was like big on coke. I just never touched it. All right. So I have nothing against anyone or any of those other stuff. I just know what's for me and what's not for me. And I don't believe weed is for me. Right, which is crazy because 10 years ago, me saying this, I'd have probably slapped myself. Right. But guys, seriously, think about it. What have you actually accomplished? You know, being high or smoking weed, and then look at what you want to accomplish, right? And ask yourself whether or not you're going to be able to get to that accomplishment doing what you're doing right now. Does that make sense? And my biggest excuse used to be, well, I get a lot of things done. I'm more creative when I'm stoned or all those other stuff like that. That used to be my argument all day, right? I passed the college class with a 97 by smoking weed right before the exam. Like I was one of those students. So like, I'm a big advocate about being more creative, but let me ask you a question. What have you accomplished? Because at 97, yeah, I passed the class, but what did I do with that course? Nothing, right? So I just want to keep that in mind. I want to show you guys that that one thing, right? Self-regulation, right? Because that's probably one of the hardest things when it comes to mastering your emotional intelligence, being able to regulate certain things, right? Being able to control your habits, right? Weed and drinking. It's not even just drinking heavy, Paul. It's drinking in general, right? And self-motivation, aspirations or drive, continuing to attempt to pursue excellence in meeting your personal desires. You have to have your self-motivation. If you're self-motivated, you would be able to self-regulate yourself very easily. Does that make sense? All right. By no means, guys, necessary am I saying that I'm telling you guys to get off your weeds and your stuff like that. I'm not your parents. I'm not God. I'm not here to judge you guys. I'm here to help you guys. I just want you to know that I was also in the same situation, same position, and my life started to dramatically improve. Like whenever I got off of weed and I just left it alone. So that's just something to think about. Sunny, 1.5 years clean from weed now. Okay, that's awesome.
Bruce asked
I thought you said you smoked, man. I didn't know you were clean. Oh, you used to. Oh, okay. All right. 18 years straight. Golly. All right. It's a lot of years, man. That's a lot of papers that you burn. That's a whole tree. Awesome. All right, anyways, guys, with that, guys, I just want to wrap up class. I do thank each and every one of you guys for showing up here. Happy that you guys was here today. For those that had the earlier meeting, so happy that you guys stayed here for that as well. Super awesome. Before I go though, I want to actually take time to welcome everyone that's new, that just came into the workshop. So if you guys can you please pin those people as well? How do you unplug from smoking weed? That's actually a very, very, I love that question because most people never ask me that. People hear my story and then they, like, even if I start smoking again today, I can stop smoking at will. Like I have that thing in my brain. And that's a really good question because I can teach you guys exactly how. But again, you have to want it, right? I'll tell you, but you have to want it. You guys want, I see Azure asking, do you really want me to tell you guys? And if I tell you guys, Ruth, I see Azure said something as well in the chat. So pin both of them. If you really want to, guys, I'll tell you. I absolutely love the fact that you asked that question, because now I can see that you're actually open to actually listening. So just pin them so I can actually look at their faces. Hey guys, can I get some water? You got me parched over here. I thought you guys were
Who's that other person, Junior?
Robin?
Who's the other person?
I don't know, he's a stranger.
Okay.
Oh, Azure. I thought you were talking about salsa. Azure. But she probably has a camera off as per usual.
No, they're both on Spotlight.
Oh, okay. Oh, she doesn't have her camera off. That's awesome, Blue.
Oh, you can hear me now.
Right. The pipe
Can you hear me?
is ready to go for you, love.
Lavin? Okay, awesome. So you both you ladies want to know how I was able to get off the week, correct? I did not make it, guys. That was a complete fail. So you both of you want to know exactly how I was able to come off a week, correct? Okay. So for one, you have to also realize that it's your environment, right? If you have a partner in your house that smokes weed all the time, right? Your environment is not productive for you to grow. You remember that chart that I showed you guys yesterday with the triangle? Yes or no? Yeah? If you are close to somebody and you guys are smoking and you know this person is moving one way and you're trying to move the other way, what's going to happen is you're just going to get pulled back down. Does that make sense? So for one, you need to change your social circle. And if you're married and your partner, you know, that's what your partner wants to do, then it's very unfortunate because you're going to have to make the decision of either A, telling the person to stop smoking, which most likely they're not, or leaving the person. Okay. So that's the first way. Or that's in addition to the other, into a way of stopping smoke, which is change your environment. My issue is not being able to turn my brain off, so I smoke to do that when it gets overwhelming. Patricia, that's exactly what happened in my previous marriage for why I had to leave. Yes. Ruth, why would you ever want to turn your brain off? Is that because you were told that you need to turn your brain off? Or is that because you actually want to turn your brain off?
No, because I need to rest. And so like, it's like, because my mind is constantly running a mile a minute.
So
ideas here, or things I need to do.
You want me to tell you why? Because you're not focused on one thing and you're not actually efficient, right? Because if you're focused on one thing, how many of you guys ever, and trust me, sweetheart, you'll have this time as well. How many of us ever fell asleep on Zoom before? Raise your hands. Like we just knocked the hell out on Zoom. All right? And that's because you were doing something productive, correct? Was your mind running when you fell asleep or no? Yes or no? So pretty much what I'm saying to you is that you're not stimulating your mind, which is why you feel like you have to turn it off. Because if you're stimulating your mind enough, your mind is just literally going to shut off by itself. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense to you.
So you're saying it would shut off because it's exhausted?
Yes. Instead of like, for most people, you guys look at the time and say, hey, I gotta go to sleep. I go to sleep when my body is shutting down, whether it be 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. Does that make sense or no?
Yes,
Yeah, because I want to go to sleep and I'm still awake making to-do lists.
You get what I'm saying? But why do you want to
Yeah.
go to sleep? You want to go to sleep because you're telling yourself that you have a schedule and you have to go to sleep, but you're not tired.
Yes.
So what's
Yes.
gonna happen is you're gonna sit down in bed and start thinking about a bunch of shit that means nothing. And most of the things that you're gonna be thinking about tonight when you go back in bed is not productive for yourself or your future, correct and correct? So then why not just exercise your brain until you're tired and you just go to sleep without all of that? Ah, very good. So the other way for you to stop smoking weed, in addition of changing your social circle, is ask yourself this very important question. And this is a question that I ask myself, you know, every time I smell like really good weed and I'm like, oh my gosh, I remember this day. I remember when I used to do this. Because I get like these, I get urges too, guys. Like I'm human, I get my urges, right? But you know what I sit down and I ask myself? Do you want to sit down and smoke weed or do you want success? Evelise, come here, please. You guys think, you'll think I'm playing. I'm super, I don't think there's a person in this world or a coach in this world that's actually going to sit down with you guys and actually like be upfront with you guys. Evelise, we can't see you. Come over, okay. Have there been times when I smell the weed and stuff like that, and I'm like, I have you tell me which one do you rather, to smoke weed or do you want success?
Yeah, you want success or smoke weed?
And this is something that you've said to me before, correct?
Yeah.
Awesome, thank you. Which one do you want more? Right, literally, which one do you want more? Right, and this goes back to, you know, your self-regulation. Which one do I want more? What do you think I want more? Do you think I want to sit down and be high? Right, it feels good, I ain't gonna lie. Right, it feels hella good. Do I want to sit down and be high or do I want success? So Ruth, that's your question. Do you want to sit down and be high for you to go to sleep or do you want success?
Success.
And you from Jersey, right?
Originally from Brooklyn. I just moved to Jersey like a few months ago.
You're originally from Brooklyn. What part of Brooklyn?
Canarsie.
You're from the Floss? No way. Which part of the Floss?
The 80s.
From the 80s? I'm from the 90s.
Haitian Central. Hey, hey.
So do you get what I'm saying, guys? 80s and where, by the way, if you don't mind me asking?
My Flatlands. I'm from like the Flatlands area. Yeah.
I used to actually live on 92nd on Farragut and Glenwood.
I know people who live on that street. What?
Yeah. I actually went to Buildersea.
No way. My sisters went to Canarsie High and everything. Like,
it's crazy. So Buildersea and Canarsie High is like pretty much schools across the street from each other.
Yeah.
For the ones that don't know what we're talking about. Anyways, so you get what I'm saying? Look at the environment over there. Everyone wants to smoke weed. You go outside, you smell weed smoke and all that stuff. It'll be very hard for you if that's what you're doing. It's gonna be very hard for you to get out of that. But now let's just say you moved to Teaneck, New Jersey. I don't know if you moved out there, but there's some nice houses out there. You got some
yeah.
uncolored neighbors.
I'm in
right?
Cherry Hill, so yeah.
So then you could literally, you know, they're not sitting out smoking all day. You know what I'm saying? not sitting around smoking weed all day. So you can also, use that time to change. Hey, Junior, we still need number 3. I thought I gave you guys number 3, which was self-motivation. Yes, you're right. I gave you number 3, self-motivation.
Yeah.
You had me confused, Susan. All right. So yeah, guys, you have to be able to change your, regulate yourself, control yourself, be aware of yourself, and you have to have your own motivation, right? As you see, when I pit up my negative habits against what I'm motivated by, right? I choose my success. I'm driven, I'm determined to win. Does that make sense, guys? All right, each and every one of you guys, I want you guys to strive for the exact same, whether you're on drugs, off drugs, whether you're unmotivated, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us, how many of us wake up and we lay in bed for 30 minutes? Raise your hands. That's the same shit. You do know that, right?
Yeah. I wake up and I don't want to be up.
Yeah, that's the same exact shit. You wake up, but you're not happy with yourself, so you go back to sleep. If you're happy with yourself, if you're happy with what you're doing, let me ask you a question. When you go on vacation, right? So for the ones that's going to Mexico with me, let me hear you guys make some noise like you're gonna be in Mexico.
Arriba!
Hola!
Viva la Mexico!
So for you guys, you awesome guys that's gonna be in Mexico with me, let me ask you a question. When you wake up in Mexico, do you think or do you see yourself staying in bed for another 30 minutes or another hour?
Hell to the no.
There's no sleep at a Satori event.
Yeah, exactly. You get a power nap sometimes throughout your 24 hours, but there's no sleep.
Uh-oh.
There's
I
too
can't
much
come.
to do to sleep.
So does that make sense, guys? Like the reason why you sit down in bed and sleep is because there's something going on, right? Whether you're unhappy, you're unmotivated, there's something going on, right? Low energy, whatever. If you change that, right, you could get the result that you desire. What is that? Lola, what is that? Is that pineapples?
I'm doing my daughter's hair, so I got the.
We got the same thing. Dangling toes.
My wife has that same
Black hair.
daggone comb.
I just bought that one for my daughter.
I thought that, listen, Lola,
My wife got the
Flash
same
purchase
one.
going on here.
Lola, I thought it was a whip or something. I was like, wait, what's going on?
Look at her.
I'm doing her hair.
It's her birthday, Junior.
Yep.
Trey, what? So that's why that's pineapples?
Horrible.
Anyways, guys.
He's a future marketer.
See, there we go. I love it.
That's the future Satorian.
Love it. All right. So, anyways, guys, did that answer your questions, guys, of how I was able to overcome it?
Yes.
Did I do a good job?
Yes.
You did an excellent job.
As always.
Awesome. So now what I want to do is I want to, take this moment and welcome everyone that just came in from the workshop. Just cheer them on, make some noise for them.
Welcome.
Woohoo!
Now what I want to do is I just want to take a few questions before I depart. Just a few questions. Is there anyone that has any questions for me?
Only thing I'm asking is about, is about the technical stuff. So you want me to wait for that?
All the technical things, depending on where you are, Ori, can you please help them out, please?
Of course.
I think Valerie was raising her hand.
Okay.
I can't see anyone.
I'm at the clickfunnels.com affiliate area, and I'm trying to copy that, promote your affiliate link below, but it won't go to my account.
Okay, so Timothy, private browser. And so guys, just help him out with that, please, and just watch all the videos, okay?
Yeah, we can do that after class, Tim.
Awesome, but yeah, very good job in actually getting those things done, all right? Awesome. Is there any other questions?
I have a question.
What's up, Valerie? How are you?
Hi, tonight's class was really excellent. Thank you for inviting me. Can I get that circular wheel that you showed today?
Are you in Earn While You Learn program? It should be in your portal.
Okay, well, I need to get back with you guys and pay for the Earn While You Learn. So that's what I got to complete next.
Okay, no problem. So we'll get that done and then it will be inside of the portal, inside of the Facebook group, okay?
Okay, do I get back with Michael?
Yes, and he can help you get started.
Okay, will do.
Michael Graham or Michael Green?
Michael Graham.
All right, Michael, are you here? Mike, guy with the line in his background. You here?
Yeah, he may be at work.
So if he doesn't respond, just connect with Life Satori Services and they'll help you walk you through it, okay?
Okay, will do.
Awesome.
Evelise, did you mean to send this directly to me? I realized you sent it only to me. The wheel.
So
Oh,
yeah,
it was put in the chat to everybody though.
yeah, put it inside of the Facebook group. Just put it as one of the things, the files in the Facebook group.
Okay.
Or we can re-add it now and then Valerie can click on it and add it as well.
No, just put it in the Facebook group, guys.
Okay.
Because it should be in there.
Is there a link you guys can send me to do my payment? I did the thing on the computer and everything, and there was something going on with their side, and I talked to someone and I can't use Zelle or the US Bank app for 24 hours, they said, but I could.
All right, Cody, back up a little bit. What
Okay.
happened?
So I talked to you earlier,
Yeah.
and we're doing the US Bank app, and I did that. And anyways, I started it and I was trying to log in, and they said there was something on their side that was wrong. So I called.
Just wait for them then. Just wait 24 hours, by tomorrow will be fixed.
Okay, I just was anxious to get started.
Well, I'm excited then.
Welcome, Cody.
Thank you. Thanks for everything, Orit.
So pretty much, yeah. Don't
Welcome.
Thank you.
Guys, it's the same exact thing that I told Marilyn. Because Marilyn, are you here, sweetheart?
I'm here.
All right, so Marilyn, remember when you said last week that you didn't want to get started because you didn't know if the payments went through and stuff like that?
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing that Cody is going through. So, sweetheart, can you tell Cody exactly what I told you?
That I shouldn't be overthinking.
Right. That's what I'm doing.
Marilyn, is that all I told you? I hope that's not all you heard.
Kind of. But I said I overthink too much.
Right.
I definitely did say that, but I also told you, sweetheart, don't worry about the payment. I already trust you. I operate through trust. Did I not say I operate through trust?
True, you did tell me that it would just it would go through.
Yeah.
I shouldn't worry about it. I should just continue going.
Yeah, just keep going and don't wait for your payment to be confirmed. It'll already go through as long as you submitted it. And let's just keep moving, right? Don't slow down. I told you that, correct?
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, I just
submit the payment.
Know you've been burnt by people, and I don't want to look that way.
Cody, look around you. You see everyone around you?
Yeah.
I've been burnt by people, but look at the results of all the people around me right now. Do you think I care about it?
I understand. Yeah,
All right.
that makes sense.
It definitely does. So yeah, just do what you have to do. Submit the payment when you can, and just get started, man. I'd rather you, get started, especially if you can push really, really much. The more you push, the better your results, and especially when you just start and you're very eager and happy, excited.
Right.
Best results when you just start, and then your results just start snowballing.
That's gonna be awesome. I'm really excited. I'm glad that I found the program.
Man, I'm happy for you, man. I'm excited I can help you.
Thank you.
Junior,
Yes.
this is Gay. I just wanted to see if I could share what happened to me after being in the meeting last week.
Okay, yeah, talk to me. What's up?
Okay, I had been really anxious and I had to take medicine in order to go to sleep or even to calm down enough to go to sleep. But after your meeting, I didn't have to take any medicine.
Oh, good.
See, that's
You left for the plane and I fell asleep in my chair.
See, that's amazing. That's amazing. And tonight is going to be the same exact thing for you.
Yes, I don't have to take the medicine.
That's absolutely amazing. And look at this, your camera's working too.
Yes, amazing, isn't it? I'm not invisible tonight.
See, everything's working in your favor right now. Everything is working in your favor.
Thank you for letting me share that.
No worries, sweetheart. I'm super excited and happy for you. Thank you.
Juju Million.
Yes, yes, my love. What's up?
Please, I want to ask a question. So, my guest was asking, like, she wanted to pay for the NYU Learn on Saturday. For some reason, the PayPal stuff didn't go through, and she was told that it will be the 1.5, like it's going to be hold up for her for 1.5. So, and she's trying to like get through with PayPal by tomorrow. And today you said it's going to be 3.5. So she's telling me that.
Oh, 3,500.
Yes. So she's not like, what happens?
Okay, so guys, I'll cover those things with you guys in the other Zoom. And sweetheart, I have to give you a link, okay? And then I know that we have to do troubleshooting with you as well. I didn't forget about you. Mwah. But yeah, I'll just go over those things with you and the other Zoom, I promise. All right. Awesome. Great. Brandy, sweetheart, did you get everything figured out? Yes or no?
What'd you say, Junior?
Did you get everything figured out? Yes or no?
Some.
With your account, is it all set up already?
Oh, with mine over there?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what happened on that screen. That was my question. So I don't know. So, I mean, I guess everything's working, but I don't know if it's why I couldn't do the test run. That was my question.
Okay, but everything else is working then, correct?
I have no idea.
All right, so what I want you to do is once you come on Zoom more, right? I promise you'll start seeing everything that you have questions about. I promise it'll literally be like, oh, it'll be one of those things. I promise.
No, that's fine. Just that the next 2 weeks, it's hit or miss. I got to get moved.
I know, sweetheart. It'll work for you. I promise.
So, So I
promise
got
you,
to
just
get
keep-
everything out, and
Just keep pushing, sweetheart. Just keep pushing.
I
Don't
am.
focus
So
on bad
it'll be
things.
hit and miss as to what I'm on. So I'll try to make everything I can, but no promises.
We don't even use that word in here. No trying. You either do or you don't. You have to do.
All right,
Right.
guys. Any other questions?
Yeah, I have one more. Like on the Zoom meetings, or it's sent me
Uh-huh.
links and stuff. How do I know when they are, and
The
how to
Zoom
get on
meetings,
them?
everything got, so Cody, you were in my class this morning today, correct?
Not this morning. I'm behind
No,
you.
were you in my meeting today at 4 o'clock?
Oh yeah.
All right, so I explained everything in there. It's all new, don't worry. You'll know exactly where it is, trust me.
Okay, and just in the portal.
Yes, sir.
And that tells me when all the classes are,
Yeah, pretty much.
because I don't remember the time for the morning classes.
That's okay, you don't have to come to the morning class. I recommend it, but you don't have to.
It's 8 in the morning.
But it's 8 in the morning. But
Yeah,
I
that,
definitely recommend going there. I highly recommend it. I don't even recommend it. I highly recommend it.
okay. Yeah, I think that's like 4 or something. Okay.
All right, book club is definitely something that's going to be helping you guys.
Right.
All right. Awesome.
All right.
Guys, are there any other questions?
Did any of the guests have questions? The rest of the questions can be addressed on the 24-hour Zoom.
Guys, these are questions. If you're in the Earn While You Learn program, these are questions. Just as Carlos said, these are questions that should be asked in the 24-hour Zoom, not in a class Zoom. Okay.
Oh.
So all those things, this is pretty much, I guess, reserved. The questions are reserved for the new people that do not have access to me 24/7, like you guys do. All right.
Okay.
So show up in the Zooms, the 24-hour Zooms, and then you will get access to be able to ask those questions, and we can actually help you guys individually with those things. All right.
Awesome.
Awesome. Right. Does anyone else that's not in the Earn While You Learn program has any questions? Where can you go to get your 24/7 Zoom? Just contact Live Satori Services. All of your questions right now, guys, if you know how to contact Live Satori Services, contact Live Satori Services. If you do not know what Live Satori Services is, this is the time for you to ask questions. Okay, opening up questions. For
Well, this doesn't tell you where it's at.
I will be departing.
Okay, can I ask a technical question?
The technical questions will be for the 24-hour Zoom, Tim.
Yeah, we'll get new Zoom links coming out for 24-hour Zoom.
I'll need a link for that then.
Contact Live Satori Services if you don't have access to the Zoom links.
I didn't understand.
Well, he should have access to the Zoom list if he's already setting up his funnel. Okay. Sure.
Can I get the link?
Yeah, it'll be sent out here shortly.
Timothy, contact Live Satori Services so we can give you access to the new Zoom where we can help you with your technical questions. Right now, this is the Zoom
I don't think they can hear you.
Okay, I didn't hear that.
Sweetheart, I don't think they can hear you.
Butch, I can talk to you after class.
Guys, just contact Live Satori Services if you need the Zoom link for the next 24 hours Zoom.
The support?
If you are in a messenger group already, you'll get the Zoom link there. If you're not, contact Live Satori Services.
I'm in the messages, but I don't see the link.
Timothy, did you actually listen to what we're saying? We're saying that you need to contact Live Satori Services to get the Zoom link for the next one.
On Messenger on Facebook.
Yeah, the link hasn't come out yet. So when it does, it'll be either in your messenger or you can contact Live Satori Services.
Live Satori Services.
All right, guys, I'm gonna be here for 2 more minutes.
Live Satori at Live Satori Services.
No, Live Satori Services on Facebook. You've sent them a message already?
Okay, let me type this in, see if I'm talking, if I understand.
Andre, Live
Live.
Satori Services, you contact Live Satori Services for all those questions, guys. Anything technical, Live Satori Services. Andre, you're awesome, man. I'm so happy that you're here with us.
Thank you. Thank you. Me too. I'm glad. I'm excited. I'm looking
excited for you.
I wake up happy every day now.
See, that's epic. I love that.
Yeah, I wake up earlier.
That is epic. That's even more epic. Now you have an entire 7 hours every single week for yourself. You know how much you can accomplish in 7 hours?
Man, yeah, a lot.
That's awesome, man. I'm super proud of you.
Thank you.
Also, guys, before we go, since there's no more questions, what I do want to do is let's talk about money. How many of us want to talk about money this week or today? Yeah. No one want to talk about money today?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go.
Let's hear it.
Money.
I didn't realize we could unmute ourselves.
Yes.
Hear it. Let's hear it.
Yes. Let's hear it. Who said it like that? Was that you, Shani?
No, that wasn't me.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go. Let's do it.
I want to fucking talk about money.
Yeah, let's go. Come on.
How much?
Guys, my brother from Jamaica, you know how much money he made in one single day?
What?
I'm sorry, I'm not around my computer, so I can't really tell my stats of how much money he made this week. My brother from Jamaica made $900 in one single day. Guys, let's make some noise for Omar!
That's what's up. Yo, yo.
Omar, you the man.
Okay. Now, let's go over to my lion guy, Mike Graham. How much money you made in the 1 hour, Mike? Talk to him. Let me listen. Say my crickets because he's at work. Say my crickets.
Is he here?
He popped on for a second. I think you had to go back out.
Nah, he's out of his work. That's why I did that. I was just making money. Beth, congratulations, Beth. Woo!
Yes, congrats, Beth.
Congratulations.
What a good job.
Great job, Beth.
Massive week this week. Yeah, you had such a massive week this week. I'm so proud of you. Keaton! Woo! Keaton!
Yes, yes.
All right.
Yes.
Epic. Burnell Allen! Woo!
Burnell. Whoop, whoop.
All right, Burnell.
That's Burnell.
Congrats. Corey and Lola! Woo!
Congrats, Cola.
Cola in the building. Right? What about my lady Ori? Guys, $2,600 in one day.
Heck yes.
$7,000 to $8,000 in 7 days. Guys, let's make it up for Ori!
Wait a minute. What did you say, Junior?
What do you mean? What did I say?
How much?
$8,000.
8,000.
Really? No shit. Told you.
Yeah.
Girl, you're on fire like a volcano.
Oh my God. Shit.
Brunette for being back! Woo!
Yes, Patrick.
Oh, yeah.
Patrick.
Mr. Runyon!
Yes,
No,
Jason.
Runyon. Mr. Runyon!
Runyon.
What's up, Runyon?
Guys, let's give it for Abigail! Woo!
Go Abigail.
Great job.
And her brother, Borden. Yeah, Borden.
Borden. What's up?
Guys, let's give it up for Natalie.
Get it, Natty.
Get it.
Slim. Eat your dinner. I'll take you
Slim
out in a
didn't
minute.
make money. over
Guys,
I'm
give it
sorry.
up for Trey.
Train.
Thank you, everyone.
Guys, my girl, Danita. Guys, give it up for Danita.
Yes,
Later.
Girl, woo! She's gonna be blowing up things with her degree of chemistry, science, rocket ships, shit, or whatever else she does.
No, why you gotta do me like this?
What are you, like a mechanical rocket ship scientist?
No, it's not mechanical. You
You're
see
a
that?
bomb specialist. What is it that you're doing, Danita?
I know you coordinate. So when you receive my, I'm not gonna threaten you, but I'll send it
Are
to
you
you.
gonna send a nuclear bomb to my house, Danita? You said.
Did you say
I never
threaten?
said that. I never said that, Junior. Don't say what I said.
Guys, let's give it up for Trey!
Yes, Trey.
Trey. Dub V.
Awesome. Go, Trey.
Let's give it up for Patrick Unamatara!
Go, Patrick.
Go, Patrick.
Go.
Hold on. My girl, Amanda!
Yes, Amanda. Great job.
What happened? We lost.
Great job, everyone.
Guys, are we tired yet? Because we're not done.
Nope.
Let's give it up for Elizabeth!
Yeah. All right, man.
Let's give it up for Mike Green! Woo!
All right. Yeah.
Go, Mike.
Did we call Chris Lamont name yet or no? No. Let's give it up for Chris Lamont! Woo!
Christopher.
Congratulations.
Damn, I think I'm about to lose my voice with all this yelling and shit. Let's give it up for Maria Zamaripa!
Go, Maria.
Damn. All right, guys, if I didn't call your name, can we just skip it? Let's give it up for Kendall!
No skipping tonight.
Guys, how about this? I think it'll be a little bit easier if I just say congratulations to everybody. Guys, congratulations to everybody that made some money!
That's everybody. Keep it up.
Get up.
Guys, let's give it up for Loretta!
Hey, Juju Jollof Rice. Hey.
Oh, guys, give it up for Ray Ray and Isaac!
Ray.
Yes, Ray Ray.
Go that made money this week. Woo!
Woo.
All right, guys, did that work? I hope I covered at least half of everyone that made money this week.
Yeah.
Guys, please don't be mad at me.
No, you did awesome.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that no one's gonna send me a message privately and say, Junior, you didn't call my name. I think
Hey, did you say me?
everybody that made money this week should kind of incorporate that.
Yes, Mike, we called you.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm
running
gonna
some
say it
guys,
now.
too.
I'm just gonna send you a message. I'm gonna say
My
you didn't
girl,
call
I
out my
trained.
name.
I trained. I trained.
Congratulations.
Let's go, a train. A train.
Train $1,600 in 1
Heck yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, good guys. I'm really hot right now. I feel like I'm about to pass.
Okay.
All right, can we move on to the next segment? I think it's too much celebration.
It's because we're making money.
That's epic. Awesome. Anyways, guys, thank you all for being here tonight. Super excited. Oh gosh, goodness gracious.
Thank you, Evelise. Kisses.
Stand up, Julia. Take it easy.
Guys, congratulations, not only just to everyone that that was able to make money this week, but congratulations to every single person that actually gave effort and actually moved one step closer to getting their actual result, right? And you know, showing effort is actually, you know, showing up and stuff like that and all that good stuff. Okay, I'm in trouble, am I not? Am I in trouble? Okay, good. Let me see. Okay, guys,
Yes,
can we do me a favor really quick?
sure.
Let's make some noise for everyone.
You would be in trouble if you live in apartments.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. All right, guys, what I want to do as well, guys, let's sing Miss Lola Pugh a happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday. I like that.
Happy birthday, Lola.
Happy birthday, Lola.
Happy birthday, Lola.
Happy birthday.
It's God.
Happy birthday.
Hey guys.
We gotta start.
Guys, I'm the orchestra master. Let's do it in order and sequence. So happy birthday. All right, ready? Come on.
Yeah. Wait.
So yeah, follow the hand. Happy
Birthday
birthday
to you.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy
birthday
Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
And many more.
You don't sing for a career.
Birthday, Lola.
Happy birthday.
Love
Happy
you.
birthday.
Lola.
Enjoy.
Lola,
Enjoy.
you share a birthday with my son. His birthday is today.
Oh, wait, we gotta go. We gotta go again.
Happy birthday.
Mine is on the 15th.